Well, hello there. Welcome to Hanging with the Hags. Well, today's another travel day and we hit a truck stop, and of course we hit Love's because that's my favorite place to go. And I just wanted to do a recap on the video from last week where we filled up at a Love's, and then I wanted to talk about what else we do while we're at a Love's before we get back on the road. So last week, and so I keep everything in my little book. Thanks Kathy Mahan and Dave Mahan for this. This was a little gift they gave me as we were going out the door. So I keep track of all my fill-ups inside of this little book here. And so I keep track of the date, the miles, where I filled up at, and then how much diesel and def I put in, and then the amounts of each. And so on the 16th of October, we did 38.3 gallons of diesel. The cost at the pump was $4.09 a gallon, and we put in $155 worth of diesel. Again, we're using the Open Roads card through TSD Logistics, and so about 2 to 3 days after you fill up, you can go back in, and I get an email sent to me after every fill up. So it takes about 2 or 3 days, and then I can see what my discount is. So for that fill up, it was discounted $25.20. So my $155 fill up was actually $25.20 less. Now there is a transaction fee per fill up. The transaction fee was $2.50. So I think it has to do with the $25.20, $2.10, 50 cents. There's a percentage of the, probably a 10% transaction fee or something. Anyways, so even if you stripped out the transaction fee, rounded down, I still saved $22 on my $155 fill up. So that's why we use the card. And so I log everything in my fancy book here, and then I put that in the drawer. And then I just want to do a second part of the video is what else do we do at a truck stop? So normally, again, as you come into these truck lanes, it's all about getting in, getting your fuel, and getting out of the way, so that you're not causing a clog up of the pumps. And like I said on the previous video, we very rarely get into where all of the pumps are full at the truck stop. They typically have 8 of them out on this outer island. And it's not very common that they're all full, or even that we have to wait, or we're getting pushed out of a spot. But again, it's get in, get your stuff, and get off the pump. Now, most of the time we just pull forward, and then I run in, grab the receipt, and then we're back on the road. Like today, we have a relatively short travel day today. I think only about 3.5 hours. So we're coupling our fuel stop with our lunch break. So we've already gone through, got our fuel, we pulled forward, we grabbed the receipt, and then we parked out here. And we're in the back parking lot where all the other rigs are parked, and we just had lunch. Vicky's awesome at fixing us amazing lunches every day. Sometimes a snackle box, sometimes a sandwich, and so we just had lunch out here. Now, if we were not going to do lunch and we were going through the stations and then getting back on the road, there are some specific checks that I do either during the fuel up or there immediately after. So obviously filling up diesel, filling up def. While that's filling up, typically what I do is I will go around and do a visual inspection of the truck and the trailer. And I'll do that right there as I'm filling up. Usually only takes about 30 seconds to do a walk around. And then if no one's pushing me out of the stall, then I'll hit the windows, because they have nice big window washers on these long poles broomstick so that you can get the window washed up nice and clear. So I'll do that, and then I'll pull forward, get the receipt, and then we're on the road. So today there was no one pushing me, so I did all of that at the island. But let me